Hey, what's up, everybody? We're going to get started here pretty soon. Just sit back and relax and participate in the chat until we get started. We're just waiting for people to get in. Okay, what do we think? Do we think we want to get started? Do we want to think we... Do we want to think we want to think we want to think we want to get it going? What you think? What you thinking? Okay, let's do it. All right. And 3 and 2 and 1 and big face. And hello, everybody. My name is Jan Erickson, and this is my Hyperion channel. And we have our live stream today. It's Worldview Wednesday. We take a look at a little something going on in the world right now, a little something that's trending in the news, and we see how it aligns with Hyperianism. So today, I am going to be talking about Elon Musk and how Elon Musk has recently bought Twitter, the entire platform, but he's done it for a specific reason, some sort of noble reason in his head, that he's going to keep Twitter sort of free speech town square, if you will. So I just want to take a look at what's being said about that, what's going around, and I don't know. Well, let's think about this. Let's think if he's actually helping or if he's just another eccentric billionaire. Spoiler, he's an eccentric billionaire. But before we get started, let's hang out in the chat room a little bit longer and say hello to everybody. And first of all, I want to thank Eva Blue Rose for the lovely super chat sticker. Thank you so much. That's very cute. Hype, hype, hippo. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And let's see. I see Velvet Tears, Lisa Zawacki. I see Elise. I see Renaissance Fairy. I see Hope. Hello, 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 everybody. Cassidy. We have our royal lurkers, our royal listeners, people who like to just listen in. Welcome, our royal listeners. Good to see you. Katrina, good to see you. Arwan, did I say hello? I don't know. Oh, hey, if you haven't already, please like the live stream and share it. That always helps me out. That's the best way to support. I need to get a new playlist for us. I mean, I love this music, but I need to, like, put something new together. I should make my own. Frankly. Zero, good to see you. I see you, Zero. I see you now. Yes, happy shadow season, everybody. It is now officially shadow season. Now is the time to celebrate your shadow, bring it into the light, and explore it. On your own terms, of course, and in a very safe manner in which you don't harm anybody, including yourself. Please don't harm yourselves. That sounds weird to give a warning like that, but let's see. Lisa asks, Jan, did you go to any Halloween parters? Peters? I'm assuming you mean like parties. No, I did not. I'm like an introspective extrovert. I'm extroverted, but I'm introspective, so I don't necessarily like to do a lot of stuff. I did enjoy just kind of like watching some spooky shows. A lot of my favorite podcasters were doing specials, and I actually meant to release the video that I did yesterday. I meant to release it on Monday because I want to keep consistent with Mondays, but I honestly just got my little old self distracted by shows and just like hanging out, having fun, and just ate some dinner, and I made some pie crust. Pie crust is delicious, by the way. I just put cinnamon and sugar on it. So, yeah, I just had a little party by myself. Just hung out in my living room, enjoying my own company. But I was able to release the video yesterday, which worked out just as well because it was about the same subject, and all I had to do was change the language because before I was going to release it on Monday and be like, tomorrow is the start of shadow season, but instead I got to be like, it's now. Shadow season is now. Happy shadow season, dear monads. I missed the live stream on Monday, though. I was distracted. I was just so distracted. I was sloughing. I was just sloughing, having a good old time, hanging out in the back of the school, smoking cigarettes, you know, that sort of mischief. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Velveteer says the video was great. Yes, thank you. So I released just a simple 10-minute video yesterday. You can go and see it on my main YouTube page. It's just about shadow season and what it is and why we do it and what it's all about. So it's kind of the Hyperion replacement for like the capitalist sort of holidays. I mean, people are still welcome to, like, Hyperions are still welcome to celebrate holidays with their families. We're not saying like, you can't be a Hyperion if you celebrate these holidays. Like, that's not what we mean. But there is a lot to these, you know, sort of traditional holidays that are very, not only religious based, but like capitalism, you know, it's capitalist based. So it's like we want to kind of like push back against that a little bit. So we're creating shadow season. Thanks, Cassie. Cassie's like, I forgot how nice Jan looks when they're not on the terrible 90s grunge cam. Thank you. Yes. How the spooky season is over. Halloween, October spooky season is over. So I put the grunge cam away, and I'll probably bring it out for different reasons later. But for now, yes, we are back to normal camera. Thank you so much. pose, strike a pose, striking a pose. Ooh, I almost hit the microphone. Oh shit, while striking the pose. Okay. Thank you so much, Cassie, for coming and volunteering your time to keep the chat room safe and just participating in the community, of course. So, anyways. Yeah, so if you all would like, there's an invitation in that video to ask questions about Shadow stuff, because all the video themes throughout the Shadow season is going to be about different aspects of, Shadow work. So, for example, I'm going to dedicate one whole video to Shadow projection. And then next, I think I want to do a video specifically on the difference between consciousness and sentience, things like that. So, yes, so Elon Musk. Oh, well, thank you very much, Morg. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate that. It's very nice of you. It's hard to get started when I could almost do whole live streams where I just hang out with y'all. Maybe we'll start doing members-only live streams now that we can on Friday. Hello, hello. So, oh, it did that stupid thing again where I can't, find my cursor. There we go. So there's a lot going on with this situation where Elon Musk has bought Twitter. The last time we covered the situation, I believe he was being sued by Twitter for making an offer and then turning around and being like, no, I'm not going to do that. So it's like nobody was bidding for this. He just it's really is like a 44 billion loss. So Elon Musk finally turned around and he's like, okay, I'm going to buy it. And he's buying it with a very specific purpose in order to have an environment or somewhere or platform for people to have complete free speech. So we're just gonna skim through a bunch of articles and piece things together, and I want to talk about how this aligns with the Hyperion vision. So, by buying Twitter, Elon Musk has created his own hilarious nightmare. Elon Musk and his consortium, that's a new word for me, of much smaller investors now owns Twitter. We need to take seriously the possibility that this will end up being one of the funniest things that's ever happened. It kind of is. I mean, Twitter is already cesspool anyways, and I have no part in it, but anyways. That's because as of this moment, it looks like Musk dug a big hole in the forest, carefully filled it with punji sticks and crocodiles, and then jumped in. Wow, that's a description. This was immediately cleared by Musk's Dear Twitter advisors tweet as the deal closed. All right. So this is from Elon Musk. Dear Twitter advertisers, I want to reach out personally to share my motivation in acquiring Twitter. There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it has been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square. Okay. I'm going to read that over because this is the part I want to focus on tonight. Elon Musk says, the reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square, where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence. There is currently a great danger that social media will splinter into far right-wing and far left-wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide our society. I mean, Elon Musk is one of those things where it's like, he's kind of a dumb person's like idea of a smart man. So it's like you read that and you're like, oh, that seems good. That sounds right. That sounds like something we're for, right? We want to have a common digital town square, don't we, where we can debate all these damn beliefs. Hyperianism. Our goal is to wade through belief systems and political systems that inevitably hold people back, and we want to challenge that and get rid of that. So, I mean, in a sense, Hyperianism is all about challenging belief systems but not so much debating them, whether they are belief systems that are not helpful for humanity. We're not down for debating that. We're not debate perverts. We're not debate junkies. We don't just debate for the sake of debating. I mean, I don't. I mean, if you like debating and you want to debate as a Hyperion, go for it, I guess. But as a movement, there's no debating sort of toxic systems that hold humanity back. It's a matter of challenging them and bringing them down. So this already doesn't seem like something that Elon Musk is actually doing for the sake of civilization, for the sake of humanity. I don't believe that. To have a common digital town square where beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner, I don't think he's going to get that. What looks good on paper most of the time does not look good when you actually apply people to it. So, and as for the splinter of far right-wing and far left-wing echo chambers, I mean, that's already happening. Anyways, Elon Musk continues to say, in the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has fueled and catered to those polarized extremes, as they believe that is what brings in money, but in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. Okay? That is why I bought Twitter. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I did it to... You did it because you kind of had to at this point. Sorry, that's a lie. So Elon Musk says, I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try to help humanity, whom I love. Oh, dear God. Oh, yeah, he really loves humanity. And I do it with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility. It's just so sad, so noble. That said, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. that's exactly what's going to happen. In addition to adhering to the laws of the land, our platform must be warm and welcoming to all, where you can choose your desired experience according to your preferences, just as you can choose, for example, to see movies or play video games ranging from all ages to mature. I also very much believe that advertising, when done right, can delight, entertain, and inform you. It can show you a service or product or medical treatment that you never knew existed, but is right for you. For this to be true, it is essential to show Twitter users advertising that is relevant as possible to their needs. Low relevancy ads are spam, but high relevant ads are actual content. Fundamentally, Twitter aspires to be the most respected advertising platform in the world that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. To everybody who has partnered with us, I thank you. Let's build something extraordinary together. So Elon Musk is going to build a new world through Twitter. Bullcrap. If Elon Musk genuinely has a concern for humanity and genuinely wants to elevate humanity, the way to do that is certainly not through acquiring a social media platform that frankly isn't that great to begin with. So I don't understand this whole proclamation of like, I care about the people. I am here to provide a healthy town square. Like, have you seen town squares back in the old-timey days? They hung people. It's bullcrap. And what bothers me about this is the amount of Elon Musk fans that are going to be like, oh, look, Elon Musk cares for the people. Look at him. He's caring for the people. There is so much more you can do for humanity when you're at that sort of status of billionaire than acquire Twitter. And we're going to get to the part here where Elon Musk has an idea where he's going to charge people money to get verified on Twitter, which is horrific. We'll get into that. The statement starts off promisingly with a blatant lie. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important for the future of civilization to have a common digital town square. Musk apparently believes that no one will remember that until 3 weeks ago, he was desperately trying not to buy Twitter. That's what I was like laughing earlier. I'm like, no, the reason is like you're kind of forced to. Jesus Christ. The only reason he did it was because he was about to lose Twitter's lawsuit to force him to buy it. This may be the greatest "you can't fire me because I quit" moment in history. The significance of the rest of his statement is more subtle. To understand it, you have to start with the basics. Twitter currently makes 90% of its revenue from advertising. The rest is largely from data licensing. This means that you, the Twitter user, are not Twitter's customers. You are its product. The customers are corporate advertisers, and as every business person knows, the customer is always right. Grocery stores care about the people shopping for Cheetos, not the feelings of the Cheetos themselves. Oh, who cares about Cheetos' feelings? Who in this world? Someone needs to care about the Cheetos' feelings. Anyways, Twitter's content moderation has sometimes been heavy-handed, especially when it froze my account because David Duke got mad at me. But this is not Twitter's... Who is talking about this? But this is not because Twitter is run by a woke mob. This is because Twitter needs to keep advertisers happy. At their top priority is a certain kind of environment for their ads. So if the advertisers are unhappy, bye-bye, you're being blocked. This can take specific forms. Delta probably has it written into his contract that its ads won't run near any tweets about plane crashes. But more generally, advertisers don't want anything controversial that gets people out of buying mood, or worse, mad at... What? Sorry, I got confused by the wording here for a minute. Anyways, Procter & Gamble can't allow its ads for Charmin targeted at the upscale Panera Mom micro demographic who appear frothing diatribes from annihilating all Muslims. Okay, yeah. So it's like we can't just like spew bullshit at others' bullshit. To make matters worse, Jan, get your mouth together. I feel like I'm tripping over my own words. Give me a minute. I'm getting better. I feel like I'm getting better at reading out loud. Like, I used to be a lot more schmumbly. Just need to take a break. Yeah, the line, you are the product. Yeah, there's so much of humanity and capitalism that we literally are the product. What we think, what we feel, what we like, what we consume is very valuable knowledge to corporations. To make matters worse, Elon Musk's deal to buy Twitter involving taking out $12.5 billion in loans. This means that Twitter will have to come up with an additional $1 billion a year to service this debt. Oh! Thus, if Twitter simply continues on its current path, it will lose huge amounts of money indefinitely. But if advertisers get nervous about Musk's management and flee the platform, it could see losses every year in multiple billions of dollars. Yes! This gets better. This gets better because we're going to start getting here into like how Elon Musk wants to charge subscriptions to use Twitter for certain levels. It's like, well, I bought this. I wanted to do it for humanity. Really, I was forced to by the courts. But I bought it for humanity. And I want everybody to have a chance of free speech for $8 a month. This is so surreal. I feel like I'm living in a dystopia. It's true that Musk said, I don't care about the economics at all. I'm speechless. But even as the richest man on earth, he has to care about them. He has a current estimated net worth of $220 billion, but that's not $220 billion in cash sitting in a bank vault. It's mostly tied up in stakes in Tesla and SpaceX. Thus, to cover Twitter losses, he would have to sell off more of his stock every year. This would be painful in monetary terms, but more so in terms of power. Eventually, he would get into a situation in which he could lose control of the companies, Tesla in particular. Moreover, Tesla is publicly traded, and while it's fallen 45% since its high a year ago, it remains way overvalued by normal metrics. Right now, its price-earnings ratio is 70. The historical average of the S&P 500 is about 15. The price-earnings ratio for both Ford and GM right now is 6. BNM. Hashtag BNM. Billionaire no more. I hope this happens to Musk. I hope in the future Musk fucks up in some way like Kanye West and becomes a billionaire no more. Billionaire no more. Hashtag billionaire no more. Love it. Billionaire no more. No more billionaire. This is why Musk hit the ground running with a groveling attempt to appropriate advertisers. He absolutely must keep them happy, as he put it. Twitter aspires to be the most respected advertising platform in the world, and that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. Oh. Yeah, we bought a company, but we still have shareholders, don't we? And that's where the hilarity begins. Musk has engaged in endless paeans to glory of free speech and the need to end Twitter's individuous censorship. This clearly isn't a subject he thought deeply about. Oh, a subject that Elon Musk hasn't thought deeply about? How surprising. Shocking. Continue. Since he said back in May that Twitter should delete tweets that are wrong and bad. Still, his vague pronouncements have given him a legion of right-wing acolytes who feel like they have been ill-treated by Twitter. Oh, imagine being so butthurt. I got banned from Twitter. It isn't like there's 5 more other platforms. But they are not Musk's constituency? Jeez. I sound like a 3rd grader reading. Just sound it out. Constituency now. Advertisers are, even if Musk had some genuine commitment to free speech, while he absolutely does not, it would be essentially impossible for him not to continue significant content moderation. Yeah, I don't understand, how he thinks he's just going to buy another company and run it just like I said before, there's plans that look good on paper, and then you put people to it, you put people to the plan, and it fails. Why? Because people bring a lot of variation to things. They bring a lot of variation to plans that you wouldn't normally be expecting. So this could have been the mission statement of pre-Musk Twitter, but now there's one big difference. When the content moderation of Twitter remains largely the same, the sense of betrayal among Musk's superfans will explode with the force of supernova, and they will scream at Musk about it nonstop on Twitter. Yeah, another mogul might have been the fortitude to ignore this, but Musk does not. Judging by past performance, you can also judge this by current performance. On his first full day on the job, Musk is personally digging in to the complaints of cat turd. Cat turd. Cat turd? What is wrong with humans? Cat turd says, report. Day 1 of Elon Musk owning Twitter. I'll be doing this every day to see if anything changes. As of now, I'm still shadow banned, ghost banned, search banned, and Twitter removed 1,200 followers today as usual. Nothing has changed. I'll report again tomorrow. Elon Musk, I'll be digging in more today. Are you digging in a sandbox? Are you digging in a cat litter box for cat turd? And while Musk's, I hate the word Musk. Musk makes me think of I don't mean to sound ageist here, but super old, old-fashioned, grandma perfume. I got my gallon of Musk on sale. I'm gonna give it a spritz, and it's in the car, and you're like, please help me. Anyways. And while Musk has announced a new content moderation council with widely diverse viewpoints, he will feel constantly compelled to either explain why he's standing by his underlings' moderation decisions or reverse them. Yup. Then he will inevitably be drawn into personally making more and more content calls, perhaps giving the thumbs up or thumbs down to individual tweets. Yeah, seriously. How is he going to manage the content? Because a lot of the people that worship him and love him have a certain ideology, and if he's trying to make a town square, a digital town square that's for free speech for everyone to have healthy debates, does that mean he's going to cater to more right-wing people? And if he doesn't, are the right-wing people going to sort of reject him? That's very interesting. It's is it going to boil down to him giving the thumbs up or thumbs down on individual tweets? Very interesting. It will be hell on earth for him, no matter what decision he makes. He will infuriate large swaths of Twitter. The left will see its suspicions about him confirmed. The right will see him as a horrendous sellout. Yup, just another lying big tech swine. Joe Rogan will shake his head sadly about what happened to Elon. Eventually, what used to give Musk the greatest pleasure, opening up Twitter on his phone, would be a source of excruciating pain. And that's just the beginning. Musk has important business interests around the world, and the potential riptides are endless. What happens when Kim Kardashian starts tweeting about how Taiwan is an independent country? Will the government of China quietly suggest to Musk that he do something about this? Or will they make things hard for Tesla's Shanghai plant and block the import of Teslas? Ooh. What do other Tesla shareholders do if he defies China? And they find out that his little bird app adventure is losing them money. What happens when a SpaceX rocket ship explodes, but Musk has been too busy educating with Nazi furries? Which Nazi furries? What? Are going to be suspended for deciding what, like, Nazi furries. Nazi furries? Nazi furries. Never thought I'd be saying those two words together. This future is obviously not foreordained. Possibly, Musk will do what no human has ever been able to do before and invent 1. Content moderation that everyone likes in enormous scale, and 2. A way to make huge amounts of money off of Twitter. Maybe Tesla will become so profitable that he can use it to subsidize Twitter until 2090. But the most likely outcome is that he just asked the monkey's paw to grant him his greatest wish. The monkey's paw, yes! Now look at the paw crooks its gnarled finger, and Musk's love for Twitter ends up obliterating the Twitter experience for one specific user, Elon Musk. Amazing. Amazing. So, Elon Musk has bought Twitter. He was forced to buy Twitter. I don't think he actually wants to. Obviously not. He's trying to say that he bought it for reasons to help humanity and help humanity have a platform to debate things freely. Obviously not. He's in some hot water, and this is going to be funny. I'm so glad that I'm not a part of Twitter at all, honestly, at this point. So Elon Musk is trying to figure out ways to, like, pay the debt because he had to, like, borrow, like, $12 million or $12 billion just to, like, help to pay for it. So at this moment, he's losing money unless he starts innovating a way to make money off of Twitter. So one of the ways he's thinking of making money off of Twitter is by offering a subscription service where you pay money to get the blue check mark of verification next to your name. So you're essentially paying for status. And I don't know anything else on this world that is more capitalistic than literally paying for status. like I'm saving humanity and providing this town square of free speech for $8 a month. Save humanity for $8 a month. Just days after completing his takeover of Twitter, Elon Musk announced to plan to charge verified users $240 a year to keep their blue check marks. But Stephen King wasn't having it. Stephen King was like, oh no. King, the multimillionaire horror writer extraordinaire, told Musk to get real. Fuck that, King tweeted. They should pay me. If that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron. Not wishing for one of the world's most successful contemporary fiction authors to leave the website as he bought for $44 billion, Musk pleaded for King to stay. "We need to pay the bills somehow," Musk replied before engaging in some on-the-spot garage sale style haggling. Twitter cannot rely entirely on advertisers. How about $8 a month? Musk's exchange with King was not only bizarre, well, obviously, but appeared to be a way that Twitter's new owner actually plans to do business. Yeah, because he's a fucking idiot. Just hours later, having been apparently humbled by the outcry against his original plan from King, seemingly every other verified Twitter user, Musk announced that the new tier for Twitter Blue subscription service will, as suggested to King, go for a cost of $8 per month. Meanwhile, if every verified Twitter user paid the $240 per year Musk would originally proposed, we estimated it would only net Twitter about $102 million annually. That wouldn't do much to help Musk pay the bills after taking on a $12 billion loan. That will see him pay like $1 billion a year in interest. Oh shit. $1 billion. Oh, so the loan he took out for $12 billion has an interest of $1 billion per year. Oh, that's like a heart attack money for me. I don't know. Musk figured out Twitter's business by tweeting, Musk's first few days of owning his social media company have been strange. The billionaire doesn't seem to have a clear plan of attack beyond firing the company's top brass and pressuring Twitter's employees to make stuff as quick as possible. He wants to bring back Vine. He wants nobody wants Vine again. Nobody wants Vine again. Who the fuck wants Vine? Anyways, he wants additional commerce features. He wants to build a super app, and he wants to revamp the entire Twitter verification system and make it an add-on for the Twitter Blue subscription service. Bring back Vine, he tweeted. No! As a Twitter poll before conversing with YouTuber star Mr. Beast about how it could be completed with TikTok. No, don't. I have mixed feelings about Mr. Beast. Anyways, asking for and listening to user feedback is indubitably a good thing for Musk to do. The news media startup Semaphore exemplified this art recently when just hours after the launch, it changed a much complained about stylistic feature in which the first few words of each paragraph in the articles were bolded. But with Musk, the back and forth appears to be more like eroticism than melee. Jesus Christ, these words they're throwing at me. Why don't you speak normal people words? Anyways, he wants to bounce ideas off of his 113 million Twitter followers and the 238 million people on the app and see what they like and what they get furious about, all the while he's spurring engagement on his own app and profiting off of the ad money. Fine, but more worryingly, it shows that the world's richest man might not have given too much thought about how he would actually run Twitter more than 6 months after he agreed to buy it. You think? There's always this argument with Elon Musk of like, but he's one of the good billionaires. He's one of the self-made billionaires. He's not. He's just somebody that people think they can relate to, but he's extremely unrelatable. If you actually take a look at the things that he does, at his actual motives, it's not benefiting humanity at all. He has plenty of opportunity to benefit humanity. Saying that he loves humanity and he wants to help and provide a platform where everyone can debate beliefs is just absolute bullcrap. He didn't actually want to buy Twitter. He offered it and then he backed out. You can't do that. When you're purchasing multi-billion-dollar companies, It's a very serious deal. Like, you can't just be like, I would love to put an offer on there. Here's my offer. And then if they're like, yeah, okay, you can't turn around and be like, no, never mind. There was nobody else bidding for the company. Nobody else bidding for the company. So he had to buy it. And now he's going on this self-righteous crusade for free speech. And it's going to be a shit show. Because he's going to run into how you have to manage content on a social media platform. And I don't think he has a freaking clue. Hyperianism, I don't know. We're not a business. We're not in the business of like purchasing platforms. But there's definitely some problems to systems of censorship that make it difficult for us to get our message out when it's not nefarious or bad. While plenty of other people tend to get their message out that is nefarious and bad underneath. And that's what's so frustrating, because constantly I'm saying this is a war of the mind. This is a war of ideas. The day and age we live in now. There's tons of ideals, thoughts, feelings, practices, traditions, things like that being shared and exchanged over the internet. You find out what people are doing across the world like that, like in 2 seconds, like at the tip of your fingers through your computer. There doesn't need to be environments like platforms where people just aimlessly debate things. Like I said before, like me personally as a Hyperion, I hate debating. I hate debating because, especially when it comes to toxic systems that hold humanity back, I don't like debating that. Like, oh, let's debate Christianity or the very toxic parts of like Mormonism or things like that. It's like, let's debate this and see if it's actually like, no, I know it's shitty. I know I want to crumple it up and throw it over my shoulder. I don't want anything to do with that. I want a new system. Hyperianism is my new system. And it's the one that wants to elevate humanity, elevate human consciousness, and realize what they are, not provide a playground for people to just fuck around in with their ideals. I can't believe Elon Musk, though, like, had a back and forth with Stephen King, though. That's pretty fucking funny. Let's see. Musk says Twitter will charge $8 a month for a blue check mark. So if you get a blue check mark next to your name in Twitter, that means you're verified, and that's you as a real person. It's a way you define real people's accounts from, like, fake accounts. But if you can pay for that, then what's the point? I mean, you're just paying for merit. November 1st. Twitter Incorporated will charge $8 a month for its blue service, which includes the sought-after verified badge. New boss Elon Musk said on Tuesday that he seeks to boost subscriptions and make the social media network less reliant on ads. Twitter's current lords and peasants systems for who hasn't done... Wait, hold on, let me start over. Elon Musk says Twitter's current lords and peasants systems for who has or doesn't have a blue check mark is bullshit. Power to the people. Power to the people for $8 a month. This is such, like, eccentric billionaire thinking. Power to the people for $8 a month. This is, like, total capitalist pig thinking. Freedom for the people for $8 a month. $12.99 for premium. Country proportionate to purchasing power parity. Oh my lord. A blue check mark next to a person's username on social media platform means Twitter has confirmed that the account belongs to the person or company claiming it. Twitter is currently free for most users. Billionaire Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion last week. Since the takeover, he has moved quickly to put his stamp on the company, firing its previous chief and other top officials. Twitter's advertising chief, Sarah Personat, tweeted Tuesday that she had resigned her post last week, adding further uncertainty for advisors. Musk on Tuesday said subscribers with blue check marks could get priority in replies, mentions, and search would be able to post longer videos and audios. They would see half as many ads. Okay, so you get to post longer content and you get half as many ads if you pay for the service. He also offered subscribers a paywall bypass from publishers willing to work with us. Musk comments follow media reports, and he was looking at the process of profile verification and how the blue check marks were given. Twitter used to give these to noteworthy profiles based on its own criteria. More than 80% of Twitter users who took part in a recent poll said that they could not pay for the check mark. Some 10% said they were willing to pay $5 a month. Twitter already has a subscription service called Twitter Blue, which was launched in June last year and offers access to features such as option to edit tweets. Oh, interesting. Amid speculation that Twitter may soon start charging verified users a monthly fee of $20 for blue ticks, best-selling author Stephen King tweeted, "If that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron." Separately, S&P Global Ratings downgraded Twitter to a B- on significant debt increase following the acquisition. So CMP Global Ratings downgraded Twitter to a B- on significant debt increase following the acquisition. So it's like buying Twitter is more of a cost than it was a benefit to Elon. Like, it's totally a big fat loss. A big fat L. Elon Musk is losing money on this deal that he can't back out of. He's bought this major platform, and now he's going to try and make the money and the profits back by charging people $8 a month to get verified. I'm curious as to what that verification process would be. Elon Musk says that he wants to do this like in favor of like providing like a platform for people to exchange ideas and debate beliefs and things like that, but obviously not. He's doing it to benefit him. He makes dumb decisions. He's somebody with lots of money that makes dumb decisions left and right. And frankly, it's the parts where people are like, well, look at this thing he did for Ukraine, or look at this he did there. Look, there's little tiny things here and there from billionaires that you can find useful. It's like, okay, great, that helps. Doing research in medical fields, things like that. But look, there's very distinct, direct ways to actually help humanity, and billionaires ignore it. They ignore it. Elon Musk can do so much more for humanity than buy Twitter, and he's ignoring it, while simultaneously pledging and pleading and saying, oh, I love humanity, I want humanity to have a place to express themselves, this, that, and the other, and I want to elevate humanity. Clearly doesn't. This is why I love being part of the Hyperion movement, because we aim to elevate humanity. We don't want to like buy companies and be like, oh, now we gotta charge for this for power to the people for $8. That's almost like a Simpsons joke. Power to the people for $8 a month. You've got to be kidding me. Anyways.
Elon Musk's $8 verification plan. Charge white people to say the N-word, and Twitter will be the most profitable company. Trevor Noah railed against Elon Musk's controversial Twitter takeover during the latest episode of The Daily Show, calling it ridiculous that Musk plans to charge users $8 per month to have a blue check mark as part of Twitter Blue, via the Daily Beast. Referring to Musk as the guy who always looks like a ghost, whether it's Halloween or not, Noah reasoned that charging people for blue check marks goes against Musk's mission of bringing free speech and equality to Twitter.
Yeah, that's not free speech.
Here's my question. If you're trying to create equality on Twitter...
That's not free speech and equality when you're charging $8 a month. What if you can afford $8 a month? Some people can't. You know how many stupid little subscriptions there are to have in the world? It's like, well, if you can afford Hulu or Netflix, then you can afford Twitter. It's like, I'm not getting anything out of paying for Twitter. This is just ridiculous.
Why charge anyone to be verified? Just give everyone a blue check mark then, Noah said. Why are you charging people?
Just a quick word from our sponsor.
No.
Today with Amazon Business, Shannon Stuckey of Auburn Woodworking helped her team by six.
No ads from sponsors. None.
It doesn't make sense to offer it as equality and then put a price on it. Do you get what I'm saying? Can you imagine if MLK was out there like, I have a dream? I have a dream, and I'll tell you all about it for $8.99 a month. It wouldn't be the same thing. According to reports, Musk originally planned to jack up the price of the Twitter Blue subscription plan from $4.99 to $19.99 per month, and the service would be the only way to retain verified user status. Users would have 90 days to join the subscription program or have their verified status revoked.
You're joking.
After backlash over the $19.99 price, Musk floated the $8 per month tier on Twitter. With $8 a month, you can subscribe to Netflix, you can get Paramount Plus, you can get Hulu, or you can pay so that people verify that they're actually shitting on you, Noah said about the decision. It's all about equality. No, you're trying to make money. I get it, Noah continued. I think this $8 a month thing is ridiculous. If you ask me, if Elon Musk wants to make money from Twitter, what he should do is, don't charge people for blue check marks. Charge white people to say the N-word. Twitter will be the most profitable company in history. Racists will be taking out loans.
Oh my God.
Noah appeared to be referencing reports about use of the N-word spiking 500% on Twitter in the 12 hours after Musk took over the company.
The N-word did not
Musk later noted
spike.
about his decision to jack up the price of Twitter Blue. I will explain the rationale in longer form before this is implemented. It is the only way to defeat the bots and trolls.
Just a quick word from our sponsor.
No.
Amazon Business honors Jill Lau, Chief Procurement Officer of Global Network Bank.
Stop. Okay. There's this other thing where somebody started, ever since Elon Musk took over, somebody started this thing called Trump is Dead. So Trump is Dead is trending on Twitter after verified user apparently decided to test moderation of the platform under Elon Musk's reign. A comedian and actor is putting Elon Musk's control of Twitter and its moderation practices to test. Tim Heidecker, known for his stand-up and TV work with fellow comedian Eric. Oh, so Tim and Eric. Tim and Eric. Oh, this is good. So Tim and Eric on Tuesday started the hashtag Trump is Dead on Twitter, owned by Musk since Thursday. In a short series of tweets regarding former President Donald Trump, Heidecker wrote, "Trump is dead, died badly," and tagged Musk saying that the billionaire suppressed this news. Or has he? Oh, this is not the right Tim and Eric. Anyways, many are sad by the news, Heidecker went on. I heard he died in a sad and sick way. Not as a dog, but this reporting could change soon. The comedian is verified on Twitter with a blue check mark by his name. Within an hour, Heidecker's tweets has amassed closed more than 20,000 likes and thousands of retweets. Hashtag Trump is Dead began trending on Twitter on Tuesday, so that was yesterday. Musk had yet to respond or comment on the post. He has remained very active remained a very active user since his takeover, tweeting and responding to other tweets numerous times each day. One of Musk's first tweets after his takeover was, "Comedy is now legal on Twitter." Here's what we know. Trump is dead, died badly. Elon Musk has suppressed this news, or has he? Donald Trump Jr. is now just plain Donald Trump. Please like and share. Twitter and Musk did not respond to a request for comment. An email sent to Trump's office seeking comment did not get a response on Tuesday evening. Moderation, misinformation, disinformation, hate speech, and other problematic content on Twitter has become an issue under Musk's leadership, so much that Musk changed his Twitter bio on Monday from chief twit to Twitter complaint hotline operator. Oh my god, this sounds like my job. Oh, as a market manager, I'm just like a human complaint box. Anyways, the use of slurs and hate speech grew exponentially in the days of following Musk's takeover. Okay, so it has gone up. The platform also limited the number of employees allowed to remove such content since he took over, as Bloomberg reported. Although Twitter's head of safety and integrity, Yoel Roth, said Twitter's rules are still being enforced at scale amid Musk transition. This is exactly what we or any company should be doing in the midst of a corporate transition to reduce opportunities for insider risk, Roth said, of the reduced access to moderation tools. Heidecker's thread could prove a notable trial for Roth and Musk. Commenters on the thread quickly hopped onto the joke, proposing numerous satirical, but fake additions to what did or may have become of Trump, from the attack of bees, yes, to involving McDonald's, yes. Oh my god. So this guy started the hashtag Trump is dead, and he's trying to go around and like bust Elon Musk chops. But, oh my god, I think that's enough. I think you guys get the idea. I think you get the idea that Elon Musk is on this mission to be like, look, I'm doing this for humanity, to save platforms and free speech and power to the people. Obviously not. Obviously he's taken a huge, fat loss from a mistake from offering to buy it in the first place. Okay? Nobody else was offering to buy it. There was no bidders. There was no other bidders to drop down money. He fucking lost money. He had to take out a loan for $12 billion. Every year, this $12 billion loan increases $1 billion in interest. He's trying to make up for it by charging for verification and experience. And it's just bad. It's not going to work. It's going to be extremely interesting to see what happens. And who knows, maybe next week we'll be doing a follow-up because this is all like so new. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep an eye on this. But that's pretty much what's going on in a nutshell. Let's cue the music back up. Let's say hello to everybody, check in with everybody, and, well, hello. Let's say goodbye, essentially. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight during Worldview Wednesday. The situation here with Elon Musk is very hilarious and interesting, and we're going to keep an eye on it, and we might be covering it again next week. Who knows? I mean, this is a lot of good content. We ended up covering Kanye West for like the last 3 Wednesdays in a row because there's been so much going on with that. But Elon Musk is a nice break from Kanye West, I guess. Friday, we are going to go live for Friday Night Chat. I might start making Friday Night Chats for members only. We'll see, though. That's going to be mostly up to you guys. So anyways, let's say goodbye and good night. Thank you so much, Cassie, for coming and moderating our live stream tonight and keeping it safe and cozy. It was a nice chill night, and I did put our chat room on like subscribers only, so thank you so much for coming. Scorpy, thank you so much for coming. Caitlin, you seem to be new. Thank you for coming. Zero, always good to see you. Arwan, always good to see you. Thank you for coming. Velveteers, thank you so much. Elise, always good to see you. And thank you all to our super chatters. It really means a lot when you all super chat. It's not required, but it does help. It helps me pay the bills and earn my keep, stuff like that. Good night, Patricia. Good night, Velvet Tears. Good night, Zero. Good night, Eva Blue Rose. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. And yes, we are going live on Friday for Friday Night Chat. And we're not doing any more ghost stories, but we will find something fun to do on Friday. And for Shadow Season, I will be doing giveaways for Loppy Lumps. So stay tuned. If you come Friday, you may have a chance to earn a free Loppy Lump. So, alright. Alright. Good night, everybody. Take care. We'll see you on Friday.
Demon.